Namaste und herzlich willkommen bei Masala Box. Heute kochen wir einen schnellen, aber sehr leckeren indischen Hähnchencurry. Lass uns damit gleich anfangen. Für 2 Personen brauchen wir folgende Zutaten: 400 Gramm Hähnchenbrustfilet gewürfelt, 1 Teelöffel Kreuzkümmel, 4 cm Zimtstange, 1 schwarzer Kardamom, 1 Lorbeerblatt, 4 Esslöffel Öl, 2 Zwiebeln klein geschnitten, 1 Teelöffel Knoblauchpaste, 2 Teelöffel Ingwerpaste, 250 Gramm gehackte Tomaten, 1 Esslöffel Korianderpulver, halber Teelöffel Kurkuma, halber Teelöffel Chilipulver, eine halbe Limette, 1,5 Teelöffel Salz. Erster Schritt. Zunächst marinieren wir das Hähnchen. 1 Teelöffel Salz, Viertel Teelöffel Kurkuma, Viertel Teelöffel Chilipulver, 1 Teelöffel Ingwerpaste, halben Teelöffel Knoblauchpaste und 1 Teelöffel Öl in die Schüssel geben und eine halbe Limette auspressen. Das Ganze mit den Händen gut mischen und beiseite stellen. Zweiter Schritt. Jetzt machen wir die Soße. 3 Esslöffel Öl in einer Pfanne auf mittlerer Stufe erhitzen. Kreuzkümmel, schwarzen Kardamom, Zimtstange und Lorbeerblatt in die Pfanne geben und kurz rühren, bis es gut riecht. Die Zwiebeln hinzugeben und 2 Minuten dünsten. Die Ingwer- und Knoblauchpaste zugeben und 1 bis 2 Minuten goldbraun braten. Einen Esslöffel Korianderpulver, Viertel Teelöffel Kurkuma und nach Geschmack Viertel Teelöffel Chilipulver zugeben. Dann die Tomaten einmischen. Jetzt gelegentlich rühren, bis die Flüssigkeit aufgedünstet ist. Das dauert ungefähr 5 Minuten. Dritter Schritt. Jetzt kommt das Hähnchen hinzu. Die Hähnchenwürfel sanft einrühren und gut durchmischen. Mit Salz abschmecken. Schließlich 200 ml Wasser hinzufügen und alles kurz unterrühren. Den Deckel schließen und auf schwache Hitze 10 Minuten köcheln lassen, bis das Fleisch durch ist. Und wir sind fertig. Am leckersten schmeckt dieser Hähnchencurry mit frisch gekochtem Basmati-Reis. Also guten Appetit!
The poison gas phosgene, first used extensively as a chemical warfare agent during World War I, can cause a horrific lung disease called bronchiolitis obliterans, in which your small airways are essentially obliterated, a generally irreversible, fatal condition that may also be caused by butter-flavored microwave popcorn. I've warned previously about diacetyl, the artificial butter flavor linked to a condition known as popcorn lung in workers who had been exposed to it and started dying from it. Turns out the industry knew about the dangers for decades, but covered it up. Even when workers started dying, the company swore the chemical was safe for consumers, though, that it was only an occupational health hazard. In fact, they even had ads with Orville Redenbacher telling consumers to breathe deep, but I quipped in my last video that any ingredient requiring the use of a gas mask is probably not something you want to feed your family. I wanted to err on the side of caution, and I'm glad I did. A series of cases of consumers of butter-flavored microwave popcorn developing bronchiolitis obliterans. 47-year-old woman who consumed 3 to 5 bags a day and now can't even walk without getting out of breath. She's currently awaiting a lung transplant. 56-year-old man, another lifelong non-smoker, but ate 2 to 3 bags a day before he started coughing up blood. His doctor alerted the FDA, but it remains on the market to this day. A third just 1 to 2 bags a day, and her Jolly Time Pop secret was ending up with lungs so scarred they had what's called honeycombing and patches with the appearance of ground glass. Now, the chemical is found in real butter too, but is heavily concentrated when added as an additional flavoring and remains legal on store shelves to this day. The regulation of health hazards from food additives has simply fallen between the regulatory and health surveillance cracks. They recommend a series of steps to protect consumers, such as allowing the bag to cool completely before opening, but who wants cold popcorn, and then opening in a well-ventilated area away from the face. One solution they didn't mention that would also eliminate the risk of lung disease: don't buy it.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my Times Cooking Show. So today I'm going to be showing you a really delicious fried chicken steak. Now this recipe was requested by RubyRed2200. So enjoy the recipe. So first thing we're going to do is to show you how to cut the chicken, because first place you need to make sure that the chicken is at the right length and width. So you want to cut it in half. This is chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs. Cut it all the way in half. And I'm just going to be showing you the thighs. This has already been deboned. So now we're going to make the marinade. What I have here is 3 cups of water. We're going to add in half a cup of rice wine, 1 cup of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of grated ginger, and 2 tablespoons of 5-spice powder. And now we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then a generous amount of salt. Now let's mix it all together. All right, now let's add in the chicken. We're going to let the chicken stay in the marinade for 30 minutes. So now that chicken has been marinating for 30 minutes, we're going to take them out. So this is going to become our batter. What we're going to do is to add 1 cup of cornstarch, mix that together. Now let's add in the 3 eggs. And mix it again. Okay, now it's properly mixed. I'm going to show you the batter. So here I have a 2-to-1 ratio of sweet potato flour to panko breadcrumbs, and we're just going to mix it together. Now let's dip the chicken in the marinade and then put it with the flour. That's one. Let me show you again with the chicken thighs. Okay, now we're ready to fry. So now let's start frying the chicken. First, we're going to start with the chicken thighs. So we're going to let it fry for 6 to 7 minutes. Then we're going to take it out. Okay, now we're going to take the chicken out, drain it, Put it on a paper towel. Let it rest. And now let's cook the other chicken. Okay, so now for the finishing touches, we're gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper. Put these guys right here. Okay. Okay. So here you go. Enjoy the recipe. So now let's make the marinade. So hold on, I'm getting a phone call.